Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let's thank to Allah who has given us mercies and blessing, so I can make these videos with a good condition. Secondly, my salam and salam to our big Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam by saying Allahumma sholli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Okay, my name is Fadila Zahra. So in this video, I want to show you how teaching process at the class while we teach English language. So let's move on to the videos. Assalamualaikum students. Chairman, please greeting. Okay, thank you. So, how are you today? Oh, I'm fine too, thank you. Let's check the absent one by one. So, raise your hand if I call your name right. Okay, the first one is Agung Pranata. Are you here? Okay. Anna Nurjana. Okay. Aprilia Farasanti. Okay. Ardi Trisurya. Okay. Angelina Kusuma. Elisa Pasima. Feni Halila. Lisa Noviriski. Lili Windasari. Iwan Suprianto. Muhammad Ilham Asidik. Rizky Kusuma Dewi. Rusdiar Diansyah. Sepri Marta Putra. Nur Anissa Zakia. Nurmenar Tika. Vivi. Wan Fatira. Wanabila. And the last one, Winda Tanti. Okay, there is no the absent one, okay? Before I start to teach you about our material today, I want to ask you about our previous material that is about expressing like and dislike. So, guys, do you know what are expressing like and dislike? If you know, please raise your hand. Okay, April, please mention what are expressing like. Okay, thank you, excellent. Okay, another one? There is no? Okay, thank you. So, I want to mention what are expressing like and dislike again to you to remind you. So the first is expressing like are like I like you, I love you, I really love, I feel like, and I'm crazy about, and another one. So for expressing dislikes are such as I don't like you, I hate you, I abhor you, and oh, how awful, and I can't stand it. So that is the expressing like and dislikes that I have mentioned in the previous in the last material last week. So today I want to show the explanation about descriptive text. Okay, students, so anybody knows what is descriptive text? Please raise your hand. Okay, Reni. Okay, good. Anybody against? Okay, thank you. Okay, students, I hope you enjoyed this class. Let's move to our topics today, that is descriptive text. So, what is the descriptive text? So descriptive text is a kind of text with a purpose to give the information. So the context of the kind of text is describing of particular thing, animal, person, or the other one. So there are two kind. There are generic structure of descriptive text. So what are the generic structure of descriptive text? There are two kinds. The generic structure of descriptive text. The first one is identification. So what is identification? So identification is introduction, where or who is the subject being described. The next one is description. So description is the describing the parts, qualities, and the characteristic of the person, things, and another one that you want to describe. So there are grammatical features of descriptive text. The first one is focus on the specific participant. So the focus is just one place or just one thing that you want to describe. And the next one is adjective. And the last one is use simple present tense. So there are several kind of descriptive text. One of descriptive text is such as describing person. So describing person like her name is blah blah blah, she is blah blah blah, or is blah 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 years old, and life is blah blah blah, and the other one. And okay, the next is about the kind of face. So the descriptive text also show about the kind of face, such as the face is oval, the face is triangle, the face is square, or the face is round, and the other one. So okay students, so far any question about the material? Okay, there is no question. I want to move to the material that is about the next is about the example of the descriptive text. So I want to show you the slide about here, the slide about the example of descriptive text. So we can look at this slide. There is the photos of who are entertainer. We can call him as a Daniel Jacob Radcliffe. So this is the example of the descriptive text. So there are texts. I want to show the text that is about Daniel Jacob. So in this text, we can look that there are in the first part there are Daniel Jacob was born in Fulham, London, on July 23, 1989. So his nickname is Dan, and he's the only child of Alan Radfield and Marcia Gresham. So we can look at this part. So this part is we can call as identification. And we move to another part. There is the second part. There are Dan has white skin, dark brown hair, blue eyes, and also there is about weight and height. So this part is describing or explanation about the description of the text, or the describing the person that is Daniel Jacob, right? And we can look at the another slide that is Daniel Jacob is the dark brown hair, blue eyes, point nose, white skin. So these the kinds of description. Okay, students, we move to another example that is also about describing people. So there is I will show the slide about my the text about my best friend. In this slide there is part uh, about my best friend, the first part is I have a lot of friends in my school. But Dinda has been my best friend since junior high school and until friends and we are been friends ever since. So this part, the first part is we can call that as an identification. And we move to another part. There is Dinda is a good looking. She's not too tall, with fair skin and a wavy black hair that she often puts in the ponytail. And then also there is part that explain about Dinda loves drawing, what color Dinda love, and another one until I'm really glad to have been best friend like a Dinda. This part is explain about the description of the text. And I want to show another example. This is the last example of descriptive text that is about describing place. So there is a place that I want to show you. This is the picture, and after that I will show the text about the picture. That is Paris. So in this part there is Paris in the capital city of France. It is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Until for this reason, Paris is often called of the city of light. So we can call this part as an identification of the part because in this part the writer is introduction about the Paris, just the identification of the place. And the next part is about there is every year million people visit Paris. The most popular place to visit is the Eiffel Tower, and this hug structure has become the symbol of Paris. So in this part we can call as a description. Why? Because in this part the writer is describing the Paris, this place, such as million people visit Paris, and there is symbol of Paris and another one. We want to describing the book. For example, what is this color? What the color of this book? So you can mention what the color and the characteristic of this book, and such as what are the type, and then what book or who's from this book. And okay, students, so far any question about our topics today? Okay, Lisa. Okay, thank you. So Lisa asked about to describe person physical appearance that we can use the following. What are the word that we can use? A good question. So I will answer the question. The physical appearance such as height, body, age, hair, face, and the eyes. So we can use she have a tall head or a short hair, like that. And for body, like slim, plump, fat, skinny, muscular. And for X, like young, old, teenager, or middle, or age, and another one. And then for face, like I said before in the previous years videos, there is the face is round. I will show the picture here. So there is the face is round, oval, and wrinkle, pale, square, triangle, and the other. So and the last one, such as the word for eyes is the eyes is big, and then the eyes is blue, and then the eyes is brown, green, and another one. So there's example I will show here about the eyes, the characteristic here. Okay, any question again, students? Okay, if there is no question, I want to give you the task about our material today, that is descriptive text. So I want you one by one write down the descriptive text about your best friend, like your chairmate or your friend, especially your special friend maybe, and then describe her or him, and then you give to me, put at the table. Okay, there is one who has done put the task, and I will check and comment today. So in your task or assignment, that there is, I think it's too long to describe. I mean, if you want to describe your friend, you just say that her name, and then such as the example before, you say that her name blah blah blah, and when you meet her, and then where is come from, and just that don't you write about her face or her hair, because the description is about the name and where is her come, and the other one for her face or her hair, or what color she likes, is kinds of description, not identification, you know. So I think I have done to correct your task, and the other one I will. Okay, student, I think enough for today's. See you on the next meeting, and I will show the scores later in the next weeks. That is about your task today, and thanks for your attention and participation. I hope you enjoy my class, and then please ask me if you don't understand about the material at the personal chat, and then or we no personal chat, in WA group, so we can discuss about our material there. And thanks for your attention and participation. Sorry about my mistake or my error language. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.